Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago, it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing. Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the Overworld. Welcome back, Underlord. It's been a long time since you were banished to the Ether. You've returned as a husk of your former self, but I've taught far denser Underlords than you. Let's start with the basics. This is your dungeon core, the tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will. If destroyed, your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers are an extension of your dark will. They have many jobs, but their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them to work by clicking and dragging your cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon. Order your workers to dig a path to it now. Now that you have a gateway, minions can enter into your service. But first, you'll need to build the rooms necessary to entice them in. Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement. Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tiles. Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly, though the lair and vault are effective at any size.
Kind of sounds a little bit like Stephen Fry, but not quite enough.
A gnarling has entered your dungeon. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the barracks, these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in the head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat, gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right-click. For further entertainment, you can always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them. You can increase the efficiency of props within your rooms by fortifying the walls closest to the props. Workers will fortify walls automatically when they've completed all their other tasks. Now that you have some minions, you will need to cater for their basic needs. First, build a lair, so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest.
Many moons ago I played a game called Dungeon Keeper. This really reminds me of it. I'm pretty sure it's a spiritual successor. What does it want me to do? Build a lair. Okay.
Well done. But see how your gold reserves have been depleted. Command your workers to mine some of the nearby gold by tagging the gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires. Your core can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth inspires the evil in you, simply build a vault to store more.
Alrighty.
Now that you've got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughter pan. This room produces scores of micro-piglets, a delicacy that will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig flesh.
Alright. Why can I not build it here? Oh, it needs to have a floor before I can build it. There we go. What else can I build? A vault. That's a good idea.
Your dungeon has been breached. Cast Rally upon these spectres, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc.
What the hell are those? Dwarves.
Well done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a second rally flag. Your Narvings made short work of those spectres, but see how they still circle the flag. You can dismiss rally flags by slapping them with a right click. This should allow your minions to return to their jobs and tend their needs in a timely fashion. You can cast Recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon, though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing. The vault will store your hard-earned gold when your dungeon core can no longer store anymore. Each tile will store 1,000 gold, meaning the room is effective at any size.
Let's see. Let's get this gold. Let's prepare some room for some additional buildings. Where can I
Time to pay
see...
your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work.
How do I do that? If you tell me how to pay them, that would be nice. I guess that happens automatically then. Let's see. Where can I see what I need?
Something
Unit
interesting
tabs.
has happened in your dungeon.
What has happened? Don't say something interesting has happened and then not point it out to me. Okay, it tells me to cast recall, okay.
You're on a roll, Underlord, and I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the Overworld. Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your retraining against a more fitting enemy. Well done, Underlord. I see it all coming back quite quickly. I expected nothing less, but there's much still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos. Now's the time for a bigger challenge. Before you lies an Imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. He had a bit of an accident that melted most of his face, but he's no less vigilant a soldier. He's been sent to guard an object that could threaten our campaign. Get in there, and burn the rest of him, Underlord. We've punctured the veil of this world through a schism, a point of weakness in the bonds between realms. Unfortunately for us, The Empire has crafted defenses to keep us from the heart of their kingdom. These inhibitors prevent underlords from trespass. But whether it's bone or stone, it can be broken. I suspect that this Empire force has yet to taste true battle. But before you go engaging them, you'll need to muster up some minions. Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive.
Build the 3x3 archive to attract cultists to your dungeon. What's this? It's glowing. Number of sins available to spend within the Veils of Evil. Alright.
You've discovered a perception shrine.
I get it.
This room will allow your minions to research additional sins, which can be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now, to begin researching additional sins. You have claimed a gateway.
I first need a room for 3x3.
This
Let's
shrine
put that.
uncovers the fog of war over a wide area, allowing you to spy on your enemies and keep track of their movements. To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location.
This guy just
Worker
doesn't.
rally will
Oh
create
my
a banner
god!
around which your workers will prioritize tasks. Slap the banner with a right click to dismiss it, or right-click on its icon to dismiss all worker rally flags at once. Build an archive, Underlord. Your forgotten powers are far more impressive than those you currently wield.
If you stop talking, I might actually do that. There we go. Oh, I cannot build there. Let's see, where can I put a 3x3 room without... doesn't really matter if I'll put it here.
A cultist has entered your dungeon. A cultist has found its way into your dungeon. Attracted by the magical tomes within your archive, these minions will spend most of their time researching sins for you. Though they are weak combatants, they have the power to curse your foes, making them weak to your other minions' blows. Your minions are unfortunate beings of weak flesh. Build them a lair so they may rest. You've got another sin to use, Underlord.
Alright. What's this? Digs out a wall tile or claims a ground tile adjacent to your own territory. Cannot be cast on walls or tiles claimed by an enemy.
Annex unlocked. Annex will dig out a block or claim a ground tile that is adjacent to your own territory. However, it cannot be cast upon blocks or tiles claimed by an enemy.
Okay.
You've received a new sin.
Again? Don't have anything to spend it on though. What does it want me to do? Oh, right, create the beds.
A hungry minion can always find work elsewhere. Build a slaughter pen before your minions starve.
Dig out this one and then create a room here.
Unclaim will remove your ownership or fortification of a tile, shrine, or gateway.
I cannot.
Useful if you claimed something by accident, or if you wish to bequeath an area to an ally. Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin. Use it within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. This room provides your minions with succulent cooked pig flesh and stout ales. After eating a meal within its hearthed halls, their spirits will be raised, increasing their productivity for a short time. To remove the fog of war in a particular area, cast the prophecy spell, which can be unlocked in the Veins of Evil. The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger. Build one now, and remember that the tavern is unique and must be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective.
Let's see, 3 by 5. Let's first increase our vault.
A new sin has been researched.
And then pick a... Oh, this could be the place. 3 by 5. There we go. Might as well dig out all the gold.
It is payday.
Okay. Will that happen automatically or... 'Cause I still don't know. Oh, it keeps saying minus 500, so... I'm guessing it is. Could you guys finish this, please?
You'll still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked.
I do have
But in
one.
a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder. Rooms will only attract a certain number of minions before becoming full. In order to attract more, you will need to expand them.
Okay. I don't have the barracks yet, so let me first...
It is payday.
Again?
Nothing in this life is free, Underlord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work. Be sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern. What a delicious arrangement.
And let's put a barracks.
Something evil stirs out there. Scouts!
Over
go find
here.
what the hell's making all that racket.
Rally your minions to defeat these scouts once they breach your dungeon. Let's keep Sarusimov in the dark a little while longer. You should try using the lightning and heal spells to assist your minions in combat. Lightning will call down a thunderous bolt of energy, damaging and stunning a single enemy. However, it can only be used within your own territory.
But I didn't build a barracks yet, so...
The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover. Heal will restore an injured minion, based on their current health. The healing energies will be shared with other nearby minions if they are also... This is no game, Underlord. Rally your minions to defend your dungeon core.
I'm trying.
Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. To have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives, you can assign them to the Peace Band.
They should be back by now. Ugh. Bar the doors. We wait for reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared. Dismiss your rally flag to let your minions mend their wounds and return to work. Once minions are rested, you can leave them to their work or force them to train by dropping them in a barracks. If you don't want to do something, you could at least vocalize it, Underlord.
Oh, they want me to do something? Let's see, what did I want to build here? I have this. I have everything. Okay. How do I know when I need more? Oh, it's when I hover over it. Okay. Bed space in use 9 of 12. Okay, so that's enough. Units attracted 4 of 3.
All of your minions are addicted to bloodshed.
Okay. Is that a good thing? Guess it's time to rally.
If any of your minions fall in combat, your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair, where they may rest and recover.
The enemy have breached the damn walls. Steel yourselves, lads.
Can I steal the gold?
One of your workers has reached level 4 and unlocked the blink ability, allowing it to teleport a short distance. At higher levels, they will unlock more abilities, allowing them to dash over large distances, and even teleport across the entire map.
Okay. What are my workers doing? Are they also fighting? Doesn't look like it. Oh, they're just dancing. Okay, well. Each their own, I guess.
The light is gone. Kira, I am extinguished.
It seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery. Well done, Underlord. You're learning much faster this time. Barely even started, and you already have a notch on your belt. Well done, Underlord. But there's no rest for the wicked. 2 inhibitors still stand between us and the mainland. But after your butchery of poor Lord Rusimov, I doubt they'll be as weakly defended. You're making great progress, Underlord. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Our next target is the citadel of the intransigent Dotard, Lord O'Theland. He's a dim-witted sort, and he seems to like marching his troops into an early grave. I'd say it's time to learn about traps.
Traps, how delightfully dastardly.
Welcome to the breach, Underlord. This stronghold was built into this chasm to safekeep one of the Empire's inhibitors. With its trained garrison, it's virtually impervious to attack. Fortunately for you, their commander, Lord O'Theland, is a vacuous sort who will throw his troops at your dungeon without strategy or order. I can think of no better time for you to learn how to build defenses for your dungeon. But to do this, you'll first need a foundry. Open the veins of evil and unlock it now. Foundry unlocked. Build one now and your minions will be happy to create defenses for your dungeon.
What size?
To
3
plan
by
your
3.
dungeon, why not use the prophecy spell to clear the fog of war and scout the surrounding terrain? Prophecy
Okay.
will temporarily remove the fog of war in a small area, allowing you to scout the map and spy on your enemies. If you're short on workers to do your bidding, cast the Summon Worker spell to create more. However, every worker after your first 5 will lock a portion of mana. If you end up with an excess of workers locking your mana pool, you may dismiss them by dropping them onto your dungeon core. It's all right. They won't feel a thing. A Chunder has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the foundry, this gassy creature will joyfully launch the fetid contents of its stomach to attack. Your other minions would do well to stay a few steps back. You'll need an archive and cultists in order to research that artifact. You've discovered a gold shrine. Tagging it will allow your workers to mine unlimited wealth for your dungeon. Your minions' needs are not being met, Underlord. Build them the basic rooms they require. You've got another sin, you devil, you. Open the veins of evil and unlock the Blade Lotus. If your coffers are full, or if you're afraid of how wealth might change you can always untag it with a
Jesus
second click.
Christ. Are you done?
Blade Lotus unlocked.
This dude just doesn't
The
shut
Blade
up.
Lotus is a spinning flower of destruction that tears nearby enemies into shredded flesh as it pushes them away. Defense constructed. Splendidly done, Underlord. But see how some of your mana has been locked away. These defenses require a small portion of your mana in order to function. You will regain this locked mana when the defense is destroyed or sold. Many of the defenses you build can be toggled between two distinct modes, each with their own effects. Toggle the Blade Lotus
The hell
by
is that?
clicking it now.
Artifacts. Okay.
The Blade Lotus can be dropped into a hidden mode, which allows enemies to unknowingly pass over it. The perfect trap for retreating foes. Now click the Blade Lotus again to reactivate it. When active, the Blade Lotus will carve your enemies down to size, unless you're fighting those stinking dwarves, who will end up pint-sized. Due to its small size, the Blade Lotus is most effective in tight corridors. For a bit more firepower and range, you should consider the Bombard. This defense will launch flaming iron balls at any foe that mistakenly wanders too close, swiftly turning their bodies into broken vessels of blooded mash. Select the Bombard and build it upon one of the flashing tiles to the east of your dungeon core.
Oh.
Your workers can be a mindless bunch, and will continue to claim territory until you command them otherwise. Use Impasse to create banners and limit their movements. Impasse has two modes. One to stop your workers from traveling over the marked area, and another that will let them travel over the tiles but will prevent them from claiming them. To dismiss an Impasse flag, simply give it a slap. You can also right-click the Impasse icon to dismiss all such flags.
What a charming little guy. Okay, time to build some things. Let's start with a increase of the folds. Let's do that over here. Then we can create some food.
You've claimed a gold shrine.
This should be fine. And this needs to be 3 by 5. I need this tile. I'll get it eventually. Let's see, what do I need else? This thing, barracks. We're gonna put close to where the enemies will invade. Need them to hurry up with the tiles. Come on. And what else? This thing.
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday.
Oh, how do I get gold from this then? A cultist must unlock. Oh, oops. Here's some more golds. Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Need to be this one. Here we go. Oh, this needs walls to be efficient. Okay.
You've identified an artifact of joy.
Artifact of joy.
Your units have been made happy.
Okay.
You've identified an artifact of gold.
Oh, That's a lot of gold. Guess we can hold on to that. I think I should always consider building with 3x3 in mind, because this is not efficient. Oh, they're creating gold. Okay, so when they have nothing else to do, they'll go here, I guess. Let's get some more of those farting guys in here. Oh, I think I've completely forgotten to give them sleeping places. Bed space is 16. Okay, good. I guess it's time to advance a bit. Let's put some traps down. Let's get rid of these.
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday. The bombard can be placed into overdrive mode by clicking it, which will increase the speed at which it fires. However, each attack while in overdrive will damage the defense. Now that you have some offense, you should wall off your dungeon core to prevent your enemies from sneaking in and destroying it. Build a wooden door upon the flashing tile. The wooden door will slow the advance of your enemy for a short time. However, it can also be used to prevent your minions from wandering into haunted corridors or private baths. You've caught on quick, Underlord. Now put your murderous new talents to work. There's no doubt that the insipid Lord will soon learn of your presence and send his troops forth to die by your hand. In the meantime, you should continue to build defenses to protect your dungeon, adding any additional rooms you desire to diversify your army and improve your chances of survival. The
Let's
wooden
first
door can
rally
be
over
toggled
here.
open and closed with a click. While closed, no minions may pass through unless the door is opened, destroyed, or sold. Should you wish to speed up the construction of your defenses, you can pick up defense parts from your foundry and drop them directly onto blueprints.
Okay, are they all collected? I guess they are. Time to attack.
Charge forth and assist your comrades! What do you mean they're all dead? This threat is more serious than I thought. Give me a minute. I shall prepare a new plan of attack to thwart this devil.
Gnarling lost.
Why hasn't this been built yet? Oh, I don't have guys working here. Damn it.
Your minions fight the enemy.
Yes, we need
Gnarling
more forces.
lost.
Might be good time to retreat a bit.
By the light! Have you had any training at all?
Can I... Let's see, what's possess again?
Possession will allow you to inhabit the mind of a minion, allowing you to see through their eyes, control their movement, activate their abilities.
Swiftly, troops! Attack all 3 sides and we'll surely overwhelm them with our might. It's inconceivable that they'll survive this assault.
I haven't had this much fun in years.
Where is the...
Of dungeons, Underlord.
supposed to be a relic around here. How do I return to... Oh, it's gone.
Wait,
Never mind
I forgot
then.
to tell you something. Retreat!
Gnarling lost. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. Your blade lotus has been destroyed.
Where did they come from?
Wooden door complete. Your bombard is under attack. Your dungeon is under attack.
Oh, there's a hole in my...
Your
That's not
bombard
good.
has been destroyed.
Oh shit.
Your dungeon core is under attack.
Well, that's not good. Oh wait, I can use lightning.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
From all sides, swiftly, whilst the minions of evil recover.
This assault may actually test your abilities, Underlord. Do try and learn something. Your minions are fighting the enemy. Your dungeon core is under attack.
I need those guys to actually
Your blade
create
lotus has been destroyed.
traps.
Your dungeon is under attack.
No,
Your
not you.
minions are being attacked. Gnarling
Not
lost.
you. Yes, you. Work. Damn it.
A gnarling is unhappy because it hasn't been paid.
Well, I don't care.
Your dungeon is under attack.
Stop mining.
Gnarling lost.
Damn it. See, how do I make sure someone isn't fighting? A peace band. Cast recall on this icon to recall the entire people. Okay, and
Your dungeon core
a
is
sign.
under attack.
Okay,
Gnarling lost.
where's one of those builders? Are they all gone?
Those loyal to the Empire, come to me. I will tell you the tale they will sing of us when we have finished here.
Your dungeon is under attack.
KO.
They'll
KO.
sing of our
Okay.
bravery and those who have fallen. They will regale the noble way in which we fought and won.
I
They
have
will
a feeling
proudly
I'm not
shout
gonna
my
make it.
name, Lord Otheland, savior of the Empire. Now if you are with me, cheer with me.
Your dungeon is under attack.
Yeah,
Make
I know.
sure you keep your dungeon secure, Underlord.
You there, lead the charge from the north. And you, yes, lead the southern assault.
Your dungeon is under attack.
We shall attack in 2 ways. I will lead the second from the rear, so I may issue orders more easily. Charge!
Your dungeon core is under attack.
Yeah,
Charge
this isn't
forth
gonna
and
work.
assist your comrade.
Let's try again. Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah.
to
Don't
the breach.
even bother.
This stronghold,
Stop talking.
I...
Stop
Oh.
talking.
To plan your dungeon, why not use
Oh my.
the prophecy spell to clear the fog of war and scout the surrounding terrain?
So there should be something. Yes, there
You've
it is.
discovered a goal.
Now I want to make sure the minions stop exploring too much. Let's be a little bit more focused. Let's start with a little bit of extra vault room. Go. And a 3x3 for this. And let's get a 3x3 for some beds. And do these. Let's have a look. If this is...
You've discovered
Yes.
a perception shrine.
And then make sure they don't go too far. So let's make sure they can't go there. And then, so they're gonna go over here, here. Let's make sure they stop here. So this is all gonna get flamed. That's fine. Let's have a look over here. That's good. That's fine. We have to stop them over here too. Let's put that over here. Oh, I cannot put it here yet. Now I want
You've claimed a gold shrine.
Oh, this one isn't claimed. Well, let's do it over here. This one I have. And this one was 3x5 minimum. I need this. Need some more room. And let's see, this one. Oh, no, I don't have one yet. And this one. Make sure we get a lot of fighters in this place. Let's see, where can I put the foundry? This is a place for 3x3. Okay, so now I can put one of these here. Make another 3x3. What else do I need? I think I have everything. I guess I
A
could
new sin has been researched.
expand this.
Open the veins of evil and
There we go.
unlock the Blade Lotus.
Come on, get closer. There we go. Alright, let's keep it a little bit contained. Like this. Sell this. And let's can expand this one. There we go. I guess some more cultists would help. Where do they want me to? Oh yes, here. Not allowed yet. Well, that can wait. Oh, I made a 3x3 spot over here. Okay.
A new sin is available to you.
And more feats. And let's make sure these guys will always be building over here. If I do this, I'll get a direct route to my core. If they can go here, you have to walk around a little bit longer.
You've received a new sin.
And there's a path over here, I remember, so that will make those two paths join into one. So make sure not to open this. Let's get the gold while we're at it. Okay, enough room to build some stuff over here. See, I have 2 cultist spots, yes. Let's build another one of these so I can get a guy that fights instead of builds when I need him to. How's the bed situation? 9 of 9 in use. Okay, I need more of that. Go.
Yet another sin for you to spend, Underlord.
Now I should be able to... Oh wait, it needs to have that floor thingy. Please build here so I can get that floor. Let's see, here's another 3x3 area I can use.
The blade loader.
There we go. Oh, this is a guaranteed spot where they'll go on. Guess I'll put one here for safety too.
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday.
It's not brimming at all, unfortunately. Did they pick up the... Yes, they did. Here's some bolts. Okay, that's still closed up. That's good. Make sure I don't open this up.
Attack.
Oh, they are
Prepare
opening
to
it.
defend the
Okay.
center line, Underlord. You've identified an artifact of gold.
Good. I would
Your
like to
blade
use that.
lotus is
There
under
we go.
attack. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
Now let's work on that defense. Let's make sure I can put some traps on these paths. I'm guessing they'll make one here too.
Build a larger vault, Underlord.
Damn it. Okay, here we go.
Blade lotus is under attack.
Oh,
Bombard complete.
where are all my fighters? What's going on?
Will certainly not expect this trick. Assault the center and the south. They'll never see us coming.
Oh, did it just...
This.
They
Your
just
blade
removed all
lotus
my-
is under attack.
Dudes, why? Oh, I'm holding them. Okay. What the hell? Okay, where are they coming from? Over here. Should be fine. Okay, I think this is going better than the previous time.
You've identified an artifact of experience.
Ooh. Beast of minutes.
Your units have been
Hell yeah.
blessed with experience.
By the light! Have none of you had any training at all?
Where are they fighting?
Swiftly, troops! Attack all three
Oh.
sides and we'll surely overwhelm them with our might. It's inconceivable that they'll survive this assault.
I haven't had
Where
this
did they come
fun
from?
in years. Your minions are
Here.
fighting the enemy.
Oh shit, I forgot to put one of these down.
Retreat!
Bombard complete. Your bombard is under attack. Your blade bombard complete.
Oh, that's not good.
Something. Your blade lotus has been destroyed. Your bombard is under attack. Your blade lotus is under attack.
1 health left. Okay. Think I survived this.
They will regale the noble way in which...
So I think my defense is pretty strong right now.
Your blade lotus has been destroyed. Your blade lotus is under attack. Lotus has been destroyed. Insufficient mana. Your wooden door has been destroyed. Your blade lotus is under attack.
Where the hell did they come from?
Your blade lotus has been destroyed. Your bombard is under attack.
Oh, they're breaking walls.
Your
Okay,
bombard has been destroyed.
that explains some things.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Your minions are under attack. A defense has been built.
Did I do it?
Now that he's sent his entire army to their death, you should have no trouble killing him and destroying his inhibitor. Rally your minions forth to silence this insipid lord.
Alrighty.
Gnarling lost.
Death. Stop walking around and actually attack something, please. Let's retreat for a bit.
One of your creatures is wondering when the next game comes out.
Where can I see my minion happiness? Okay, content, happy, static.
It is payday.
So maybe a little bit of additional room for Devon makes them a little bit more happy. Yes, it's time to try again.
Your minions have engaged the enemy. Your creatures are in combat.
Why are they running?
Gnarling lost. Out of mana. Silence has never sounded quite so sweet. Destroy the inhibitor swiftly. It lies open and undefended, but for that odious blackguard. Superbly executed. Before we move on, I must warn you, the next inhibitor comes with an unpleasant surprise.
Is it more narration? I think this is about where I stop for this video. The game has a lot of charm, but the constant narration doesn't do it for me. It just starts to grate on you a little bit after a while. Other than that, it's actually quite fun, and I'll definitely play this again sometime. This was it. Bye bye.